So the most important thing you have to keep in mind is that you aim your screen to the right side of the ramp or the left side. It depends which side you're using. I always use the right. And you need to have this like pretty sharp angle, and if you don't do that, you'll just get gucked underneath your own ramp. So just be sure you aim at the right side and you don't click too soon, because this will happen if you don't. And I'll show an example after this how this works. So basically, the higher you, like the steeper you get the angle and the higher you jump before you place it, the faster your 90s will go. So I'll give a good example here. Basically you want to get this angle. So that was the highest angle you can get, like at the top part of the ramp when you're jumping like really close to it. And if you do that fast enough, you get the fastest 90s, and they'll be, I think, kind of the same as normal 90s, maybe a bit slower, but then again it's half the cost, so it might be really good. It depends on the situation. So what I said before was, do not hold your click when you are building up, because if you do that, I'll just give you an example. If you do that, you'll get this. Like you will cut yourself, and basically you will waste more mats than you want to use. It'll like turn into a normal 90, and you don't want that. So be sure you really just click once, click, 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 click. Everything you do, you just click. You don't never hold it. And in the examples after this, I'll talk about some other stuff, but basically you'll see my keyboard on screen there, and yeah, you'll see the feel of when I click and on which point I do it in the jump. Now you might be wondering, what is the use of this 90, and there's a few uses. And I think the first use is when you're playing scrims or whatever, like competitive match, and you have to build up, but nobody's shooting at you yet. I mean, you just have like a free build up, and you don't want to waste too many mats, and you want to stay at the same like position. You can use this and just build up slowly, or even not that slowly. I mean, in the example you see at the beginning, like the long tower, it's pretty fast, so it'll just like half the mats you use, and you have more mats late game. So that's maybe a possibility. And another one might be, you're going into a build fight where your friends are already fighting, so nobody's focusing on you, and you basically have a free pass to go up, and then you just use this, because if they're on you and they're gonna shoot you, it only takes them like two things to shoot down, like 2 mats. It's just a wall and just one ramp, compared to normally you have like a floor wall and a ramp, or another ramp, or another wall. I don't know. It's just like, it's really fragile, so be sure you don't use it always. Don't use it too often, and if you have a lot of mats and it doesn't really matter, just don't use it. I mean, it's a variation, so yeah, be wise about it. So if there's anything you want explained other than this, just ask me in the comments below. I mean, I know how to play this game, I know all the strategies, I know all the tricks, and I think I can explain some new stuff to you guys, or just give my thoughts on some stuff, because I have some experience now, and I have played competitive. I won a few things, I almost got in the Winter Cup, so yeah, I might be able to teach you guys some stuff. And like the video please, and subscribe to my channel to see more dope content like this. Thank you very much, and goodbye.